Let's do this thing, boys. What's up? Jesus is conquered. I hear you not. I do not heareth you. I was thinking about sharing the gospel a little bit. I literally can't hear a single word you're saying. I don't know if you can hear me or not. Yeah, let's spread the gospel. Why not? Let's make sure my voice is close to my face because I'm so quiet. I really am quiet. Alright. That's probably about as loud as I'm going to be able to get it. Um... What's up, darling? Luna? Luna? Bren? Alright, let's see what we can do. What's up, losses? You hear me? Alright, Conquer, I'm gonna like leave and I'm gonna like come back because for some reason I can't hear like anybody. I might just actually go to Rec Center. It might be a better place actually. I'll invite you. Mikhail? What? I'm probably just gonna go to Rec Center. It'll probably be more lonely for this. I wish Pastor Roy would get on. He doesn't get on much anymore. Or when the times he gets on, I'm not usually on with him, which is rough.
You won't make it. You won't make it.
But praise God that he spreads the gospel.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Yeah, I wanted to go on the live stream and like sit there and just wait for a comment in the broadcast.
Give me the ball.
Oh, I'm blocking you. I'm blocking you. Ooh, ooh. Oh, he broke my ankles.
Right.
My ball.
Nat?
Oh, here, you want the ball? Here, come over here. I give you the ball.
Yeah.
Here.
Wait.
Die,
Stand still.
Oh, I actually made it.
Stand still.
Troll? You hear me, Trollsy?
Nah, that's
But
mad
wait,
weird.
stand still.
That's
Stand
mad
still.
weird. That's mad weird. That's mad weird. Just like your mom.
Nah,
You're
that's
weird.
weird. You're probably like 12 years old.
Rosie, hello? Sergeant? Carrie? Is that your name?
Yes, sir, it is. Hello. How are
What's
you
up?
today, this fine evening? Yes,
Good.
yes.
How about you?
Yes, I'm good. Wax off, you know what I'm saying? Yes, my brother. Yes.
You speaking English? So, would you like to hear
Yes,
something? Would you
my
like to
brother.
hear a message about Jesus Christ?
No, thank you, sir.
No? Alright. Well, God bless. Smiley face? Happy?
Oh, it's a white boy. I don't like white boys.
Shogun? Hello, you hear me? What's up, you hear me? Do you hear me, lol? And that would be much appreciated. You hear me? Yeah? Thanks. Yeah. Hope things are going good for you. Are they going good?
You're going amazing.
Is it normal?
What?
What's up?
They're going amazing.
They're going? Who's there? Who's the group
The-
you're referring to?
No one.
Come on, you got this.
They are going? What even they's a group?
Oh, my day's going again. My days are going
Oh,
good.
how's your day?
You
How's
got this.
your day's going good?
Nah.
Is that what you meant?
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Would you like to hear about Jesus?
Okay. Sure.
Sure? Alright. So I'll do my best to keep it short. Yeah, so I'll just start off with the beginning. So let me ask, so I'm gonna state how Jesus came here, what his purpose was. So Jesus came here 2,000 years ago to die on the cross for our sins, to be raised from the dead 3 days later. Right? He died on the cross for our sins. We willfully sinned against God, and God sent his son to die on the cross for our sins, to be raised from the dead 3 days later. He was born of the Virgin Mary, right, which means Mary Magdalene has never had any sexual intercourse with any man, having these sons. So that's a little backstory about Jesus, right? He was taken and whipped
That's.
for blasphemy.
I knew that word. Yeah. He got whipped and he got put on the cross.
I believe he was whipped 39 times, and he was beaten so bad he was unrecognizable. So he took a beating for the Son of Man. So let me ask you, do you believe you're a good person, in general?
No.
No? How come?
No, because everyone sins every day.
I'm saying like in general, like if you look at yourself, like in general, like you're not better than a murderer, you know?
Well, yes, that I'm better at. I'm not a murderer.
Alright, so we believe we're good
I'm
people,
mature.
right?
I'm not.
In general?
Yeah, I believe in good people.
Yeah, we are good people. We believe we're good people in general, right? Correct? That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Alright, I can agree with this. If you want to come with the teaching, go for it. If you want to get in front of them or whatever.
Oh,
I
I
can
just
speak
cracked
to
my
you.
neck.
Let me test this theory, okay? I'm gonna go to the 10 Commandments. This is the moral law God will judge every man and woman by. Alright? It's a fair law, and once one has been broken, you can well, it's like it's even to God, so everything might as well be broken. Um, According to the scriptures, it speaks of it. Um, so
Hey,
let me
Jesus,
ask
they're
you:
talking
have
about
you ever
you,
lied
bro.
before?
Yes.
Yes. I've lied as well. I shall not just judge you; I shall also judge myself. But also, this is for self-judgment, for Judgment Day. Um, so I've lied as well. What would you call someone that lies or has lied before, or has a knowing of lying, has a backstory of it?
Calling, like, what do you mean by, like, just giving a description of a person that just lies?
Yeah, what would we like speak of a name for them as? What would you say? That you know?
Well, I don't
I've
know
masturbated
necessarily a
before. Is that a
name.
sin?
You don't know a
Uh,
name?
that I don't know, because I don't study the Bible. I'm not
Well, no,
a
it's
big
not
thing
even
on
about
that.
studying the Bible. It's a term that we
What
generally
about
use
you?
about someone that says lies, often, or maybe not even often, just has a backstory of
No,
lying.
no, 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 no. You don't understand what he said. I don't know if you have this guy muted or not, but he said is masturbating is sin because he masturbated.
Well, I was asking you a question. I mean, I mean, you're, I mean, usually when people masturbate, they look at pornography, don't they? That's a problem because that's lustful. That's lusting for the woman. Um,
Yeah, but
and then,
God made females and males to reproduce, and males have hormones, and that's how it usually is, I guess.
yeah, a lot of men do it, but I don't believe we should. Like, why? I mean, shouldn't we use these sperm cells to impregnate a woman when we get married? That's what God created marriage
Nah,
for, so
I
that
don't
we
wait
can
till
have sex
marriage.
through a connected way. When you become married, you become one in the flesh. You become one. Um,
I don't believe
Hmm.
that.
I mean, that's
What
according to
about
what
people
the
that get
Bible says.
divorced?
What?
Yeah, that is true.
What about
There's
people that get
divorce.
divorced?
I mean, is divorce even a thing? I don't even think it's even a thing in the Bible. The only time when you ever get divorced in the Bible, what I've heard of, is from death. You can, if your spouse dies or your husband dies, then you can marry another person in that lifespan, according
I'm
to
talking about
Romans.
if you're married and you get divorced.
Yeah, I know. And I said,
How are you one?
I've never. You're made one in the flesh through God. God binds you one into one, and you guys think the same through that. You guys
Well,
think
yeah, and
Alright,
the
then
but
same to
you get
closely as much as
divorced, then what
possible.
happens?
I don't even think you can get divorced according to the Bible. I mean, I've never read any scripture that backs that up, even divorce in general.
Uh, no, I'm not
no,
talking about the Bible. I'm talking about in
what he's
general.
saying is just like in general as a person, like when you are getting married and you're a Christian and then you believe in that stuff, but then you get divorced by your your wife or husband, then would you do? I mean, I know it's not in the Bible or anything, it might not be, but what would that be since you're apparently all in one flesh, but you get divorced? That's then what happens?
According to what? Like, what
We're
part do you
still
want to
talking about
know?
masturbating,
In
by the
man?
way.
What we
Because man's different. They just back from each other. They just back away from each other. In the world's different from
No,
what
what I'm
God is.
saying, what well, yeah,
I
but what
don't
I'm
think you're
saying is
understanding the question.
when you get divorced, like if you get divorced and you are a Christian and you both are Christians and you end up getting a divorce, like going through court, all that, what would that be since you're apparently all in one flesh, but apparently you two are not meant for each other, even after you got married?
Hey, can you repeat the last part again? Sorry.
So
Just the last, like, sentence.
basically, if your wife and husband are both Christians and they eventually get a divorce after their marriage and shit, and you're apparently all in, like, you're all combined as one in flesh, apparently by Bible, when you're married. But once you go through court and you get your divorce papers and all that, and you're separated, what would that be since you're apparently supposed to be one in flesh?
Under what terms?
Uh, because
law.
you two end up having, well, yeah, the law and having arguments over and over, and there's so many circumstances which one can have a divorce. The male can start acting up and
Yeah, under what
decide
terms?
to.
Like, what do you want me to answer with the Bible? With
No,
the
like,
world
just
Because you're
law?
saying that
just
you're
in,
supposed to be in one when you get married, but if
Yeah.
you get divorced, how are you one?
I don't know if the Bible ever even speaks about divorce. Why would God want you to be divorced in
No,
general?
no.
Anyway?
No, we're not talking about the Bible, though. I'm just saying in general.
he's comparing, contrasting from off of what you said, but if you put into terms of what actually happens, what would it be called? Because you're flesh in one, but then you get divorced. Like, actually,
This
through
isn't the
court.
Bible, by the way. We're just saying that.
Yeah.
I mean, in the world, you'd back off from each other, wouldn't you?
Hey, hold on.
In general?
Yeah.
There's a
Just get
squeaker.
away from
There's
each
a
other?
squeaker right there. Look at him. That Jack Daniels guy. He's a squeaker.
Maybe he's just
Just listen.
13 and his balls didn't drop. I don't know.
No, this guy's a literal
I'm
child.
14 in my
That's why I
heaven.
think That's why I think
Not even
masturbating is a
toddler.
good thing, because you might not get married, it might not be a thing.
Well, don't you watch
Why
pornography?
did I
with it?
walk into
I love
that?
jacking off.
I do. Imagination,
And that's
pornography,
the issue.
anything,
The
bro.
lust is the issue, and not only that, but you're using your private part for a spot that shouldn't be used in that circumstance at that point.
Man, this
I wanna
lobby
drag
is
my
not.
nuts
Okay, but
on
someone,
your face.
someone made pornography for a reason.
Do what? Say what? What'd you say?
They made
That was
porn
so
for a
far.
reason.
Well, yeah, to be watched, to be pleasurable, but it's
Of
not.
course,
Yeah.
yeah. That's like Garrett. That's
But what does the Bible
But
tell
like,
us?
I will.
if you just watch porn without touching yourself, that's kind of weird. That's like a problem.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's
I
because
just like
you're
watching it
naturally
for the
attracted to
storyline.
that woman. Or
Yeah, I
man,
like the
guess if you're
plot
gay.
twist that comes in.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like, if I
Especially,
find a
like,
woman
when,
attractive,
like,
I'll
she's
watch.
taking a
But
shit
you know,
or something, you
I
know.
don't think it's bad.
why not?
Why don't I think it's
I
bad?
like when,
Because
I like
why would it
Two
be
Girls,
bad?
One Cup. That's my favorite.
Isn't a lot of that stuff sex trafficking anyway to the world?
I like when they
Bad.
start shitting on each other.
And
Like
actually, in
that
general,
one
they
video
don't
that
make
was
Pornography,
money
up,
I
off
mean,
it.
like the
yeah,
two girls.
but
Pornography is
they
for
do make
18
money
plus.
off of it. But the
No, it's
people
not.
in it also
It's
make
really
money.
not.
Whoa, if you want to look at hentai, that shit's just that's just
No, it's
5-year-olds.
disgusting.
I like watching
no,
Lego
it's just
porn.
disgusting. Lego, that's worse.
Nah,
How
hentai
is
is
Yeah.
amazing.
Because it's little.
I'm gonna keep talking
got
about
Because in
recommended-
hentai, it's literally fucking 18-year-olds voice
So-
acting little kids.
Now let me ask you: have you ever lied?
Oh, fuck, I was mad.
I have
Yes.
lied a bunch.
All right. And what do you call someone that lies?
Fuck.
A liar?
Yeah, we would be called liars on Judgment Day. We would be called liars even if we've lied once, because we have a backstory of lying, right? Or a history of it, right? God keeps record of everything you've done.
Yeah.
You shall be judged of all your secret
All right.
sins. So,
I support Hitler.
all right, let me ask you
Uh-oh.
this: have you ever used God's name in vain or a cuss word, saying "OMG, God, do what it is"?
Yes!
Something along that line.
I have.
Yes. I have.
Some
Do you guys
Yes.
play sports?
Yeah, I've used God's
No.
name in vain or a cuss word.
Oh
And
my
when you do
fucking
that, that is
god.
called
Oh my
blasphemy.
god. Stuff like that.
That is punishable by death in the Old Testament. That's what Jesus was killed for blasphemy.
Well, it looks like
Are
I
you
know
guys
now.
fucking gay or what? Like,
So,
Nah, I got interested by these two talking about it.
No, I was just asking. I said sure to hear what he had to say. That was all.
so that's called blasphemy. That's
Oh.
punishable by death. Right? How shall we take the holy name of God and use it in a way like that? When you use God's name in vain in that intent, you are expressing disgust. When you stub your toe and you say, "God, you were it," you're saying, well, not only God,
Well,
damn this
I
thing,
guess most of the
caused me this
population
pain.
on this planet's going to hell then.
Yeah, about
I mean, there's
6
good news to
billion
it.
people are gonna go to hell.
You guys don't let me get to it. So, alright, and we'll do one more. Let me ask you guys, have you guys ever stolen something?
Yes.
Even as small as a pencil cap eraser from somebody, you know that they own it, and yet you take it?
Bro, what?
It can be anything.
I think that's a whole lie itself right there. Wait a minute.
Bro, I'm going to Spencer's tomorrow. Why would you say that?
Bro, you
It
just
can be
ruined
anything,
his
taking anything
future
from
plans.
somebody.
God damn it.
Have you ever stolen, BY?
Pretty sure everyone has stolen at one point.
Yeah. Yeah. Many people have stolen.
I stolen back my stolen pencil. I know that. I've done that before.
I've stolen candy from a candy shop.
Yeah, even something like that. Candy.
See, I haven't stolen anything from like a supermarket or anything, but
You know what stealing is?
oh,
It's taking
yeah,
something from
it's when you-
somebody else's possession. That they own it. They
Well,
own it. They work for
Dog,
it.
we're not supposed to be
Yeah.
perfect, though. Like,
yeah, God never made us perfect, so what's the point of having a whole Bible to follow these rules if no one's ever going to be perfect?
That's how old
He has the full he had the full power to make us perfect, to make us all be good, but he wanted us to learn our own subconscious mind. I don't know what I'm saying, but basically he wants us to learn from our own self.
Does he? Why did he give us the
I don't
Bible then?
know. I mean, if he wants us to follow a Bible to make us believe that he's real and want us to be good, he had the whole power to do so.
Yeah, you have the Bible.
He didn't
he
have.
made us in his image.
Bro,
We're not supposed
I
to
don't
be
think you
perfect.
understand what you're talking about.
We're-
God gave the Bible.
You don't understand
for
what
you
I'm.
to study.
N-
For yourself.
yeah,
God
for
gave
the
you free
study,
will.
but
He
here-
gave you free will, my brother. So you can sin. You
But
can
here's-
follow Jesus Christ. That's your choice.
Yeah, we can.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying is that he had
And your
full
own
power
damnation
once
is
he
of
had.
yourself.
Well, here's the thing. He's the one that created us in his own minds, and since he knows everything about us, here's the problem. If he wanted us to be so good and study a Bible, and he knew that we weren't going to do good, what was the fucking point? How about you shut the fuck up? Alright.
I fucked your grandma at bingo night.
I mean, I'm not much of a believer in God. I'm not the one to
I'm
be
not
full
religious.
atheist. I'm not religious. I mean, I can believe on certain things, but I don't pray to him and then sin so much. Well, that's cool.
So we'd be lying. Thieves at heart, and if we were to die right now, we'd be guilty under God's law, no questions asked, accordingly. Because we have nothing to back up what we've done. According
Means
to
Satan
Scripture,
gonna
we have
fuck your
nothing.
mom at bingo night.
We'd be evil under the eyes of God, and He would send us to hell. Would you agree?
Well, I guess, but well, here's the thing. He made us for a purpose to be good, but now look
Can
at
you shut
this.
the fuck
Wait,
up,
no,
you
they
fucking
more
little
more than
fucking
half of the
cheat? Get
planet
fuck
is not
outta
even
here, you
good.
fucking little bitch boy.
Well,
Holy
here's the
fucking
thing, you don't let
shit.
me finish.
Plus, the
That's-
planet's
That's not
overpopulated
very-
like crazy.
That's not very godlike. God would not.
Does it look like I give a
God would
fuck?
send you straight down the hell. God
I
will
told you I'm
send
not
you straight
religious, I
down
don't
the
give a
hell. I'm
Like I said,
telling
if you're dying, now you're guilty under
Jesus.
God's law, no questions asked. But I'll bring
Me and
Jesus back into
Jesus
the equation
best
for this.
buds.
Do you know what Jesus said before He died on the cross?
Nah, I'm muting you.
BY?
Fucking
Fuck
annoying
your
as shit.
grandma.
No. He said it
Yeah.
is finished. In other words, He paid our fine on the cross. This is a gift of God, so that no man shall boast.
Damn.
This is out of the grace of God. And this shall not, salvation does not come out of works.
Yeah, Jesus told me.
So let me go on with this. So if Jesus paid our fine on the cross, then Paul states this: to become saved,
The
a
fucking
man
Bible
must openly
say
confess with their
American.
mouth that
This is
Jesus is
crazy.
Lord and believe in their heart that God raised Him from the dead. For it is by the mouth they speak unto righteousness, and with the heart they believe unto salvation. Right? Does that make sense? Jesus offers salvation to all that believe in him and openly confess that Jesus is Lord and confess all their sins onto him. That's how you become saved in the end. It's all about faith.
Well,
Not of your
here's the
works.
thing. There's a lot. Here's the thing. There's a lot of people that are Christians and say that they believe in him and everything, but then they sin every day and they don't pray. And they don't go to church. And then they don't
Churches
go.
are
What are you
scams.
speaking
I don't
of?
believe in churches at all.
I mean, churches were used really badly back in the past, and they kind of still are, which sucks in some areas.
They are. They're only used for money. You have to pay to go there.
Are they?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
Sure?
I believe so.
I am sure.
The only time where I see myself going to a church is if I'm sitting on the benches, crying to a family member or a family friend.
Yeah, same.
Why are
That's
you
the
crying
only
to a
time I've
family
ever been
member?
to a church.
Did they
Because
die?
they were
'Cause-
part of my family. Well, obviously, it's human nature. A lot of people have emotions towards other human beings that they fell in love with as like an emotional bond.
Yeah, I can agree with
Or
that.
as if they went there for guilt, because if I've known someone, I've rarely visited them, and look, it's already too late, they're gone, I didn't have enough time to talk to them.
Right. But Jesus offers salvation through praying to him and trusting in him. That's how he becomes saved in the end. It's all about faith, as I was saying. You guys will never let me
Well,
finish.
I'll have faith when I die. If I end up dying and if I figure out that heaven's a real place to be at, then look at that. I guess I have faith.
But if you died right now tonight, let's say, because tomorrow is not promised
Well-
according to the Bible, then you'd be going to hell. There's no
Well,
way not. You haven't confessed
I mean,
Jesus in your
I
heart.
think tomorrow is promised. I don't really believe in that judgment day shit.
But shall the world
because
end someday?
here's things. But here's the thing, like, if
Yeah.
some people end up dying out of the blue so fast before they can blink their eye, and they die, look at that. They didn't have a chance to even think about having their faith of going to God. That's the problem right there. Some people don't get that chance.
Yeah, I'm giving you the chance right now. I'm trying to hang your feet out of a 10,000 feet airplane, and down below you is judgment. I try and hang you there and show you the judgment of God. Jesus describes hell as where the outer darkness, where there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth, and this is for the sinners. And originally this was meant for Satan and his angels, because of what he did in heaven. He was jealous of God and had jealousy in his heart, and so he tempted God and said, God, I'm better than you, I'll crave greater things than you. And so God sent him to earth with a lightning bolt, as it's described in Genesis.
Yeah, but now he rules
Yeah,
his own
nah, I don't
underworld,
believe
because
that.
Satan used to be, according to the books, that he was an angel at one point.
Right. And now he's a fallen angel.
So even angels here's the thing. Even angels
Even
at this point
angels
can fall
sin.
into God. Even angels sin.
Do they sin?
Yes, because Satan was he was an angel at one point, and he was trusted by God. So if he was able to fall back against God already that quickly, then anyone that's in heaven can be easily not trustworthy afterwards.
How? Didn't Jesus... Bro, do you know the story of Lucifer? Let me ask you that.
No, Lucifer isn't the king
Nope.
of devil, though.
Well, according to the Bible, he's the king of this world. You know that?
No, he's
He's
not.
the ruler of this
I don't
world.
read the
think so.
Bible.
That's what I'm telling you, these things, so you know.
Okay, so if he rules Earth, then aren't we already in hell?
No.
Exactly.
No, you live and you die.
What do you mean,
and
no?
get
How does he
judged
rule Earth
by
then?
God. And God persists in the Christians, people that believe in him.
Okay, but how does Lucifer or whatever rule Earth?
Because he can tempt you. Ever since the beginning, he blinds you from the word of God, so that you don't know salvation. And over time, your heart
What about
becomes hardened to
Christians?
God.
If they know salvation,
As you
how are they
sin
not
more and more in your
blinded?
heart. You have to repeat again. Because he has the one who's been.
How are Christians not blinded by Lucifer?
Because they confess Jesus is Lord in their heart, and Jesus lives inside of them. Same as the Holy Spirit. Well, the Holy Spirit lives
Okay,
inside
so
of
if
them.
I
and Jesus
confess
works
right
through them.
now, then I'll be cleaned of all my sins. I'll go to heaven. Is what you're saying?
Yes.
All right, and then if I make another sin, I'll go to hell again.
No.
All right. So what do I have to do to put faith in him or something?
Well, you have to understand that you are a sinner, right? As I try to prove to both you guys that you are sinners through the judgment of God, and that God would damn you, but this is out of a gift of God that Jesus sent His Son, so you can have salvation. You shall not willfully sin.
I don't think God should have the power to damn me or not,
Why not?
because it's not His choice. I'll make my
How
own
is it not His
decisions.
choice?
If
Don't
it's
we
not by His
willfully
rules,
disobey
then that
God
kind of
every
sucks.
day?
Yes, we do. So that means we all sin
Yes,
every
willfully.
day, and if we don't follow His like fucking perfect human or whatever in His image, then isn't like almost every single person on earth going to hell?
If they don't confess that Jesus is Lord, yeah. In short terms.
Okay, then how do you confess? Like I've confessed I'm a sinner. I am.
You have to. If any man openly confesses with their mouth, this is how he becomes saved, according to Romans. If any man openly confesses with their mouth that Jesus is Lord and believes in their heart that God raised him from the dead, then they will be saved.
Alright, I believe in Jesus. He was raised from the dead. Alright, I'm saved. Yay.
I can lead you in a prayer to him if you understand that you are a sinner and that you'd be going to hell. And this is under the grace of God that you're saved. Do you understand everything I've taught you?
Honestly, I've seen so many adaptations of hell that I don't even think it's a bad place.
What
Yeah,
adaptations do
there
you
is a
see?
lot of weird.
Jesus, the person that loves humanity, taught more about hell than he did heaven, and yet he speaks of hell
Okay,
as
then how does he know
the
about
outer
hell? If he
darkness, and
was a
there shall
human
be
being
weeping
but
and
got
gnashing of
raised,
teeth.
or not a human being. If he was
What?
God's son, how would he know?
What?
If he was God's son, but he was on
Who's
earth,
he?
alright? Did he even know about God? That's what I'm asking. That's
How would
actually my
he
new
know who
question.
God?
How did he
What?
know about God?
Who? Who are you talking about? How would he know about God?
Jesus, how...
Because
Yeah,
the Spirit
Jesus.
lives inside of him, the Spirit bears testimony of God. They're all created to be one. But we believe in God the Father.
So Jesus just had a
Wait.
feeling that there was a person up in the sky waiting
No,
for
the
him.
Spirit lives inside Jesus, and he gives it on to all of his disciples. So they can talk to Jesus and the Father. He says, pray to the Father. For which he prayed to the Father.
Okay, if I pray to him, praise never worked though.
How? Well, if it's to his,
What do you
if
mean
it's to
how?
God's will, yeah, he'll bless you.
Okay, why doesn't he bless everyone?
Who does he not bless?
Why doesn't he show everyone that he's real and he blesses everyone?
Because you have free will.
He answers all their prayers.
Yeah, he
We got
says,
free will, but if he doesn't answer everyone's prayers,
who does he not
then
answer?
like everyone, I've never seen one person get answered to the prayer.
And are they Christian? Too?
Yes,
Because you must have the Holy Spirit
my
inside of you
grandma's
to
a
pray.
Christian,
And this
and
must be the will of the Father. For he to answer him. He actually says, when it's his will, then he hears you. When it's according to his will. And God has many wills. He wishes for you to be loved. He wishes you to have a family. He wishes you to be rich. He wishes you to be in the greatest condition. That's why he gave us heaven. He gave us heaven. He originally started
you're
us
talking
out
about
in the Garden of Eden. So we can have everything we ever wanted, and yet we still disobey
okay.
God.
So the two first human beings, Adam and Eve, they sinned,
Right.
and they were in heaven.
Are they?
I said they were in heaven,
Were they in heaven?
weren't they? I don't know. Is the Garden of Eden in heaven?
Is it heaven? I do not believe so. But it was
This
supposed to
Garden
connect
of
to God if they
Eden
see
in
it, then.
heaven.
You know, you want to know something interesting? God actually taught them. God taught them about himself and said, like, man, I gave you all these things. He took walks with them in the garden, and yet they still disobeyed
Alright,
him.
so if they knew they couldn't eat the apple, why would they do it?
Because they're curious. And Satan
Okay.
tempted them. Satan is the starting of all evil. Like, he literally is everything that is bad in the earth. Quite literally. Because he started death. He started
Okay, so
sickness.
everyone is like Satan then. If they all make bad decisions, it's because of him.
Well, it's not because, well, it's influenced by him. He does not make you sin. He will put a thought in your mind, same as pornography. He'll show you some thought, show you something like that you enjoy, and you can willfully seek that thought and do it, the same as like masturbation. Or let's say you're in trouble and let's say you steal something and you say, I never stole this thing. When somebody asks you, then that's lying.
Okay,
You know?
if you were tried for 50 years in prison or something, or life in prison for
Right.
something that you did do, but you lied about it,
Mm-hmm.
would you lie about it, or would you tell the truth?
Why not tell the truth?
I mean, would you rather spend the rest of your life in prison, or would you rather, be free?
Well, is it guaranteed if I lie that I get out?
It's not, but it's a chance.
See, it's a chance. See, the enemy doesn't promise, but God promises.
Yeah, I would rather take a chance than no chance.
Why take that chance? And then also
Because
at
why
Judgment
not?
Day
I
after.
mean, it's
For
free.
this.
I don't believe in Judgment Day, so if I were to go
How
to
do you
life in
not believe in
prison,
Judgment Day?
I
How
wouldn't think,
shall
oh,
everything be equal in the universe? In the end.
okay, when did Judgment Day get first brought up? Like, honestly.
I mean, shall it
Like,
not
when
be
did
ever
it
since the
start?
beginning?
Like, who brought it up?
Adam
Okay,
and Eve?
so when was the beginning? How many years ago?
I don't know this. Exactly. According to the Bible.
Alright, so I'm just gonna say this. If Earth was made, I don't even know how many years ago. Fucking, what is it, like 6 billion or some shit? Or no, more than that. Way more than that. I don't know.
That's what they say.
But whenever Earth was made, okay, let's say that's when Judgment Day was brought up. It's been over billions and billions of years, and nothing's happened. And you think just randomly tomorrow it's gonna happen?
It could. Jesus teaches this. Repent for the
But
kingdom
it
of
won't
God is at
happen.
hand. Referring to Judgment Day.
I will bet you anything that by the time you die, you'll survive. Like, you'll live long enough to die without Judgment Day ever happening.
You can guarantee me this? And yet the Bible teaches that tomorrow
I
is not
can.
promised?
I can promise you tomorrow is promised. I will.
How do you know
If I
I'm
were to
gonna
friend
live
you right
tomorrow,
now,
bro?
I will tell you. I will tell you tomorrow. I will legit friend you and message you tomorrow saying, "Hey, it's tomorrow." I don't know. Yesterday is today now,
So tell me this. So
or
if a
whatever.
90-year-old says tomorrow is promised, and yet he has a heart attack the next day, that is promised? Or not
But
even that.
that's not
At 8
Judgment
o'clock
Day.
at night. And dies. And yet you're saying, oh, tomorrow is promised. And yet he's
So,
dead.
do you think that you're gonna die tomorrow?
And it's, yeah. Yes.
Okay, well, I
And
really
your soul
doubt
can be
that. I don't
judged.
think I'm gonna die tomorrow either.
We hope that we don't die. But it's not guaranteed how long we
No
live.
one's gonna die.
What do you mean?
No one in here's gonna die.
Yet there's like 2 million people that die every day?
I'm
On a
saying
daily
anyone in
basis?
here is not gonna die.
How can you guarantee this? You're not deaf.
I can guarantee you.
You don't know the future at all. You're acting like
I'm legit
God.
death itself. I might be God.
No.
He's sending me these
You're not perfect.
images of no one dying tomorrow.
You're not holy.
Are you holy?
I'm a sinner.
But are you holy?
If I'm a sinner, that means I missed the mark, and that means I serve a God.
Okay, so then how can you tell me that Judgment Day is going to happen? How can you tell me that you're going to die tomorrow?
I'm not saying I'm gonna die tomorrow. I'm saying it's not promised.
You just said that. You said you're going to die tomorrow.
No, I was
Like, you believe that you're going to die tomorrow.
I was giving you prepositions. What if I die tomorrow? And yet you're saying tomorrow is promised.
I really doubt that you
You listen
won't.
not to my teachings. You add other words to them.
Tomorrow is promised for me.
Is it? But yeah, you can have a heart attack while
It
you're
is.
16 years old?
You cannot. That's like 1%
How is that not
chance of having a heart attack. And that's
I'm
for...
pretty sure it's possible. I'm pretty confident.
I'm pretty sure most people that have heart
pretty
attacks
sure
are very
science
super
teaches they can't
fat
have one.
or super... Have you ever seen a perfectly healthy child have a heart attack?
I have not personally, but it can happen, 100%.
Have you seen it on the news, ever?
I have seen it in a video before.
Because it's never happened.
Yes. Yes. It happened
Oh,
recently.
you have?
and
What's
I
the
saw it.
video? A perfectly healthy child
Yes.
having a heart attack.
Yes.
They have no health conditions. They were perfectly fine. No broken bones, no sickness, and they just randomly had a heart attack.
Yeah. In Soaring Eagle, there was.
Alright, what's the video
yes.
called?
Let me tell you this. There is a story of a girl in Soaring Eagle. She was 16 years old, I believe.
I'm not talking about a story. I'm talking about the video that you said that you watched.
No. You can look it up. You can look it up if you want. You say that you want the video, you can look it up.
If it's
I
about the
guarantee
Bible,
it's
I'm not going to
guarantee
believe
you
in the Bible.
It is on
I'm
there.
talking about the video that you just said that you just watched, or you watched, where a child, perfectly healthy child, had a heart attack. Where's the proof on that?
The proof in what part?
On a perfectly healthy child having a heart attack. You said you
Yes,
watched the
There is
video.
an article. Yes, there is an article of this teaching, of what this says.
Oh, so you're going to believe an article.
I've also watched a video with it, way back in hell.
Alright,
And
so
this
what's the
kid
video
died.
called?
This kid died being like 16 years old in a slide. And yet, tomorrow
Okay,
is
what's the
promised.
video called?
Look it up, Soaring Eagle, Michigan. A heart attack, 16-year-old girl.
Alright. Soaring Eagle, Michigan.
Young girl. Heart attack.
Hey, yo, man, should I put this on or not? Should I put this on or not? Does it look cool?
What was it called again? Oh, Soaring
Soaring Eagle.
Man, can you turn up your mic?
Michigan.
Put it on.
Young girl heart attack.
Young girl.
Michigan.
There.
There is no video of Soaring Eagle, Michigan, young girl heart attack. Because I don't think it's ever happened. I'm seeing heart attacks, but these are all old people.
Right.
Right, because the chances of a heart attack, the older you get, the more chance you have of getting one. That's in your 40s. 40s and older is like when you actually need to worry about having a heart attack. You don't need to worry about having a heart attack when you're a perfectly healthy child.
You sure?
Let me search this up. Can a perfectly healthy child have a heart attack? Alright, this is, people also ask, can a healthy kid get a heart
Parents of a
attack?
10-year-old
So yes,
girl
kids and teens can get heart
died of a
disease and have a heart
cardiac arrest
attack,
after
although it's
getting too
very
excited
rare and
on
often a
water
result of...
slide after
Wow.
heartbroken. This is great.
What?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
The parents of a 10-year-old girl who died of cardiac arrest after getting too excited on a water slide are heartbroken. Apparently.
Alright, where'd you find that at?
Well, the website is insideedition.com. What I looked up is young girl.
Hold up, I didn't hear you. What'd you say? Alright. Young girl heart attack water park.
Ow! Ow, that hurt.
You're really gonna believe that?
100%.
Died of excitement, bro. That's bullshit.
Is it? Isn't it stress on your heart?
It is.
Oh, 100%.
It is stress on your heart.
Deny truth.
Okay, y'all talking about water park?
Because you don't want to come into any of my points. Because you deny God in your life. Because everything I've said you denied in your life.
Ow, that hurt. I be
Alright, so you think I'm
spending
just gonna randomly get excited? Is what you're saying? Or
Randomly?
extremely
Is that
angry?
what
Look,
radical
here it
says?
is, here it is, here it is.
Randomly?
I'm talking about me, bro. I said me. I said me. Am I gonna randomly get
I'm saying
excited?
you 100% can have a heart
Alright.
attack when you're young. 100%. If you
Anybody-
have medical problems. Even then you can.
Oh yeah, man. I'm gonna get a heart attack. Yeah.
I mean, you can basically just walk away if you want. While this whole conversation. I'm pretty sure I've spoken everything in truth.
Oh wow, what about this? At the very
What?
bottom of the article, unbeknown to her family, very healthy London had been suffering from the rare and potential fatal condition, long QT syndrome, which can cause serious irregular heart rhythms. So she did have a heart disease. You fucking ignorant bitch. Read the
I am
article.
ignorant,
Yes.
but I... Okay, but you said young people cannot have heart attacks, bro. You said not with... No.
She had a disease, bruh. She had a disease. I told you, a perfectly healthy child with no disease. She had a long QT syndrome, which can cause serious irregular heart syndromes or rhythms. That's why she had a cardiac arrest.
Well, was she not also excited that day? And yet die that way?
She was excited, but she had a heart disease, bruh. I told you, a perfectly healthy child with nothing wrong with them. They're not sick, no heart disease. Maybe you want to walk away.
Do I? No, I do not.
I just proved you wrong. How do you feel?
This has been like an
I'd
hour
be
long.
very disappointed.
I'd be very disappointed, not judging.
About what? He's still trying to find an article. Bruh.
It's been like
Hey,
an hour.
EM, I proved this guy wrong. I know. I proved him wrong.
Yeah.
About what?
EM, do you think a perfectly healthy child can have a heart attack?
I don't.
Like, no heart disease or anything. Exactly, bro. He thinks we're gonna all die tomorrow.
That's not what I think. You, as I said, you add words, man. You listen not to what I speak of. You don't
Then
let me
what you
finish
said?
half of the
Yeah,
sentence.
Judgment Day. You don't. You said tomorrow's not promised. That's what you
Yes, it
said.
is
I
not
think every day
promised.
is promised.
Any man can die tomorrow.
Yeah, any man can die. But you're talking about Judgment Day.
What am I talking about, Judgment
That's
Day?
why it said, bro. You said Judgment Day is never promised.
Judgment Day is never promised. It is 100% promised.
So do you think it's gonna happen tomorrow?
It doesn't have to happen tomorrow, but it can. 100%.
Do you think
Jesus says nobody knows the time of when he's
you
come.
do you but do you really think? Do you believe that just maybe a very slim chance of Judgment Day is happening tomorrow? Do you believe that?
It could happen,
But it won't.
but it won't.
But it won't, because I'll be here tomorrow, the next day, until I die. And it won't happen. It's not going to happen in our lifetime, the next,
How do
our
you know
children's
this?
lifetime. What do you mean, how do I know this? It's basic knowledge, bro. The Earth has been, you know, the Earth for so fucking long, and nothing's ever happened to it.
How do you know all this science is so true? How do you not?
Because it's
How do you
science,
know
bro.
God didn't
I
just mash
believe...
all these things together? Because God is not limited. Unless you believe he is limited. By your own mind, of course.
Nah, I believe in the... What's it called? The Big Bang Theory. That's what I believe in.
And how did the Big Bang happen? Like, what started all of it? And why did it even want
I don't know.
to
There's just a
exist?
Big Bang.
I mean, that question is complicated.
I don't know much about
without
the
a God.
Big Bang Theory. All I know is that there was a Big Bang, universe
How do you know
happened.
this?
I mean, there's other universes. How do I know what?
How do you know there was a Big Bang?
How do you know that
How
God
do you
made
know this is
everything?
100%?
How do you know that God made everything 100%?
Because
You
everything
fully
has
believe that
design.
God made
Let me
everything.
ask you this too. So if there's a building, how
Not
do you know?
everything has
How do you know
design.
there's a builder?
There's the form people.
If there's a building, how do you know there's a builder?
Yeah, I've heard this before. Everything that's created has a creator. Yes, I know.
Because it's simple mind.
Who made God? God made himself?
God was the beginning and the end.
I don't believe
There's
that
no
shit.
time. You never read.
No time, so he's an infinite being, bro.
Yes.
That's bullshit.
It is, apparently, according to you. Because this is what you believe. According to you.
Yeah, this
And
is what I
I teach
believe. I
opposite.
believe that, honestly, I'm not religious. I
showing you
I
all
just
these
don't
things
believe
to
that
be
God
so
has
true.
been there forever.
How not? Why can't he be infinite? What says not? When he is timeless, he is spaceless.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Because you say God does not
You
exist.
just
And yeah, I say there must be a creator for everything, because everything has design. Same as a building is built by a builder. It is also designed by a designer.
facts. Yeah, why did
So how do you
God
know?
make other planets?
Why did God make other planets?
Yeah.
Because why not? Why wouldn't he?
Why would he? I mean, it's a waste of time, waste of space. Like,
Is it a waste of
legitimately, it's a
time?
waste of space. Yes, it is. He took his time to create other planets that there could be life on, but other planets you just can't inhabit.
How do you know other things do not liveth on these things?
Okay, so
Like
why would he make
bacteria.
aliens, bruh?
Sure, aliens.
Why would he make them? What's the point?
Did he make aliens? Is there any evidence of them at all?
Okay, so if he didn't make aliens, then
But
why
is
did
there
he
any
make other
proof of
planets like
aliens? Like, why
Pluto?
even bring them up?
Is there any proof of God?
Yes,
You're gonna trust a book?
everything has creation, and everything has planning. And everything is delicate. As I said, again and again.
There's planning.
Yes, everything has design, everything has a reason to live. Everything has a conscience.
I can make any random movements I want, any random thoughts, any random actions. It's not planned.
How is it not planned? You can think of things.
If I bomb the White House, you think that's
Yeah.
planned?
Yeah, you planned that.
Really? You think that it was planned by God for him to send a 15-year-old
fast went up to
child to
that
go bomb
by
the
Satan.
capital of a country on
And
the
then you get
planet?
judged later for that. And get that put against you on Judgment
But
Day.
he planned it out, so why isn't he getting judged? The fuck?
Because you willfully did that. Do you not understand free will?
Okay, but no, you're saying it's planned. What is it? Who is it? Who planned it then?
God planned...
Oh,
for
got
trees
you
to live
there.
and to
Nah, I just got you there. If
and to
God
grow.
planned it, then he should be judged for my actions.
No, he should not. You have free will. You do not
If he planned
understand
my
that.
actions and they're bad, if they're bad in his eyes, then he should be judged.
No. Because
Did he
it's
plan
crimes
World Wars?
against humanity, especially that.
Yeah, facts. So he planned the world wars? He planned
No.
all like the Jewish people? He didn't plan that. You just said he planned everything. Dude, you're fucking dumb as shit.
I know. Apparently I am.
Yes, obviously you are. You're not listening.
Obviously.
So, did God plan everything from start to end?
Well, God created Satan, and yet that's what makes all these things happen.
That's not my question.
that from the beginning.
Did God plan
And yet that's why
from
we have world
start
wars,
to
and that's why we
end?
hate each other. It's all Satan.
Did God plan from start to end?
What parts are you speaking of? Everything?
Did he plan the start of creation to the end of creation? Did he plan that? Okay,
Sure.
that's amazing.
Let's go with your
You
point.
said sure. So my point?
And where it goes, because obviously you don't understand a few points that I've hit on multiple times.
No, my point will go in two different directions depending on what you say. Did God create, or did God make a plan for the beginning of creation to the end?
Yes. I'm going to listen to what you say about it.
Alright. Did God plan every
Yes,
human?
I said yes.
Like from
you obviously do
the
not listen,
beginning
brother. You gotta listen.
Nah, I said human in the creation, bro. Two different things. So if he planned humans from the start of the life to the end, then why do they get sinned if it's his plans? If he made those, like, if he made those plans, why'd they get sinned?
Oh, okay. Well, God created Satan, and Satan was created with beauty, and yet he disobeyed God. He said, I am greater than you, God, and he sinned against God in that way.
Alright,
That
so
is
who's greater,
blasphemy,
God or
and so he
Satan?
gets sent to earth. What? What part?
Who's greater, God or Satan?
God, obviously, because he sent him down to earth.
So why doesn't God just get rid of Satan? What's the problem?
Why would he? He's forgiving. Yeah, he bound him
Alright, so
in
if it's
hell for
Satan,
1,000
if it's
years and he
Satan's
comes back.
fault that we're making all these bad decisions,
Well, no, it's
that's
not
kind of
totally his
Satan's
fault.
fault,
It's
not
our own
ours.
fault because we have free will.
If we have free will, then Satan's not doing shit.
How is he not? Does he not tempt you to go and masturbate?
Tempt me with what, bruh? Oh, so Satan only tempts me with wanting to fucking smack my meat. Okay.
No, to lie.
That makes
steal.
sense.
He says, "Oh, look at that thing that I can have if I just take it from this person," and you do it, and that's stealing.
I've never stolen from a person. A pencil, yeah, off the ground.
Isn't okay. Well then, okay, let's say this: you get in trouble, and you get in trouble for stealing the cookie from the cookie jar, and your parents say, did you steal the cookie? And you say no, well that's lying. Because Satan's saying, oh come
But
on,
I
just
wouldn't say
lie.
no. I mean,
You
it's a
won't get in
cookie.
trouble for it.
The value of a cookie is like, no, it doesn't cost anything, bro. I would say, yeah, I stole the cookie.
You'd say yeah, so you've never lied once in your life?
I'm talking about the cookie jar. You dumb fuck.
I'm not. I'm trying to use examples to teach you.
And now I'm going off those examples. I said no, or no, I said yeah. I would tell my
That
parents
was
I
an
stole it.
example, my brother. I can think off right off the top of my head.
All right.
So you never
It
lie?
depends, I guess. I
It
have lied,
depends.
but it depends. I'll tell the truth if I want, and if I want to get out of trouble, I'll lie.
Yeah. And it's Satan that tells you to say, come on, why don't you just... Because you don't want to get in trouble. So it says, oh, come on, just lie. Then you
Yeah.
won't get in trouble.
What's so bad about that? Not getting in trouble. Do you want to get in trouble for everything you've done?
100%. I want to get paid for everything I've done, yeah. It's wages. You get what you worked in. It's same with a job. You get...
I'm not talking about
God's
money.
paid
I'm
for you
saying...
your wages.
I'm not talking about that. I'm saying, would you lie to get out of trouble?
No, I should get paid for everything I've done. That's wicked in me, yeah? Same with lying. Especially parents. Or people.
Yeah, it's been like an hour, bro.
Yeah.
Lying is even bad.
Is it not? Does it not
No.
cause issues in the earth?
No.
No? Okay.
How
that
does
makes
lying
sense.
affect Earth?
Lying?
Humans affect Earth. Their decisions affect Earth. Not Satan.
Not Satan.
If they got free will, they do it on their own.
Yes, with temptation, yes. We were tempted from the beginning.
There's no temptation.
Yes, there is.
If I get in a car and those fucking gases go into the atmosphere, how's that temptation? Are you just gonna fucking ride a bicycle?
If gas goes to the atmosphere?
Chris, shut the fuck up. Ugliest looking ass bitch, bro. The fuck? Wow, middle finger. Oh, man. I'm offended. Oh, yeah, type away. Man, so this guy's temptation, he was tempted to flip me off. What about that?
And Jesus says, love your enemy.
But why? Why would he be tempted? If
Because
he's talking about me getting to fucking heaven, how would he get into heaven, huh?
Through Jesus Christ. I've taught that from the beginning. Ever since I tried to teach that man that left. I taught you guys both this. It's through Jesus, through faith. And this is a gift of God. Bro, I know. It's so complicated.
How's this yeah, the Bible is complicated, bro. You're right.
How's the Bible complicated? Isn't that
What do you mean, how?
Does that have meaning? What makes us have
Not
meaning,
really.
though? And what makes us have a conscience? What made us say that's right and
What?
wrong? Let me ask you that.
The
'Cause if
laws?
there's no God, then we shouldn't have any judgment at all. Nothing. We should have no thoughts, nothing. We should have literally nothing. Without him, there'd be nothing.
Okay, if there was a God, and you're saying just disappeared, you're saying that we would make any decisions on our own, right?
No, I did not say that. I said you wouldn't have any thoughts. There would be nothing. Without him, there'd be nothing.
You would have thoughts. It's called your brain.
Let me ask you, how do you think the earth was created, and how do we have conscience? How do we have the conscience to make a decision?
I said Big Bang Theory.
This makes no sense.
I said Big Bang Theory.
Alright, and go on about it. Why do we have a conscience? Why do we say what's right and wrong?
Have a conscience of what?
Why do we say what's right and wrong? What gave us the right to say that? What higher power or anything says in our mind We're blessed
The
with
law?
a mind to think like this. The law? And who made the law?
People.
People made the law. And
You're
what
asking
made
some
us?
dumbass fucking questions right now.
I'm not, though. If you actually thought about
There-
it for 2 seconds.
You are.
I'm not.
I believe in the cavemen. I believe in them. There's
not
no
the
law.
point.
They could kill anyone they wanted and not get in trouble.
Sure.
Couple
But
million
it's not
years
right.
later,
It's
people
not
started
right
finding
in the head.
that not right, so they made laws. You can't kill anyone, or you're gonna be, sentenced. You're gonna get in trouble for that. You're gonna get punished from what people are saying if you kill anyone. That's why laws are made. If there's
But
no
what
laws, it'd
gives
be
us
a
the
fucking.
conscience to
We would
say
all be
that's
dead
wrong?
right now.
That's the question. Ever since I said from the beginning.
Their fucking brain. They
Their
have
brain.
what the fuck
What
is it
made their
called?
brain think this thing? Because this makes no sense. Because without
Nah,
God,
there's
we
a
have no
word
judgment.
for what you're trying to
There's
say.
no
I just
higher
forgot.
power for us to think
It's common
what things
sense,
are good and
bro.
wrong.
It's common fucking sense.
Is it common sense? And what gave us common sense?
It is. By doing bad stuff.
And what made us do bad stuff?
They didn't get in trouble for what they did. They didn't get punished for what they did.
But what made them say what was bad?
I don't know. For example, I mean, let's say, talk about the cavemen again. If there was one caveman, one cave girl, alright? They love each other. Cave girl died. Caveman was not happy about it, alright? I mean, obviously he's going to do something. He said that's not right. It's just common sense. It doesn't make sense
But
to
what
kill
made
anyone
them-
without
what made him
reason.
say that's not right? Why does
Because
he
it's
care?
common sense, bro. Because he loved the girl.
What makes us have love? Why do we have love?
I don't know. It's a feeling. What makes
Well,
us
what
have
makes us have
feeling?
a
You
feeling?
just gonna keep saying that shit?
I mean, I'm just gonna keep
I knew
going.
it. I fucking knew
Until you
it.
come back to God. Because that's why we have a conscience. That's why we think. Because God gave us all these things
Nah.
to think. And blessed us with all these things.
Because of our
Everything that is evil
bodies,
is
our
from the enemy.
brain, our nerves.
But why do they have a soul? Why should they exist?
I don't believe in souls.
So what?
I just believe that. Who the fuck? Get this
So
bitch out of here,
what
bro.
happens after you die?
Go make me a fucking sandwich, bitch. How about that? Alright, then shut the fuck up and be quiet.
What happens after you die?
You said what? If I die, I don't know.
You.
I might be reincarnated. I might just be in black void. I might go to heaven. Who knows? No one fucking knows.
How does nobody know?
The Bible doesn't fucking know because they
How
can't
does the
say.
Bible not know?
There's no proof of it.
How is there no proof of it?
How would it know? How would a fucking book? How would a dead person write a fucking book?
What dead person wrote a book?
Who wrote the Bible?
Many authors. There's like 42 authors in the Bible. There's many people, but this is inspired by the Spirit.
Alright, then how did they know that if you die, you go to heaven? How'd they know that?
Because they trust in Jesus, and Jesus even taught about it. Did we not see heaven from the beginning? Does not the Bible teach about heaven in the beginning?
No, I don't think we did see. Okay, why can't we see heaven right now?
Is that not
If we saw it in the beginning, what
between
happened?
us?
You just said that we saw it
God?
in the beginning. Where the fuck did it go? It just disappeared?
Yeah,
Are you saying Jesus
Moses
came
read-
from heaven?
Moses wrote down Genesis, and that's inspired by God. You
I
know
don't believe in
Moses?
Moses though. I don't believe
You
in
don't believe in Moses?
Jesus. I don't believe anything. If a man did wake up from death, yeah, exactly. Humans wrote the book.
That is inspired by God, by the Holy Spirit. Right.
How they know that God's real? By Jesus? Some random person talking about it? That's how religions were made. Because some random person said that God's real, so they believed it. That's why they made churches.
Did they? Have you ever read the story
Yes.
of Adam and Eve?
No, I'm not religious, bruh. That's why I'm telling you. I don't believe in God and shit.
Well, according to the Bible,
I don't read the Bible. I don't believe in the Bible. So according to the Bible, I don't give a fuck what it says.
Then why do you keep talking with me?
Keep talking about what? Because you're trying to preach this shit.
Right. Why can't I?
And I'm proving you wrong.
How? What thing have you proven me wrong on?
On a bunch of shit.
Say one thing, and I'll go on. I almost can bet you.
The fucking Bible, I think it's fake.
You think.
Judgment Day, I think it's fake.
So nothing has any...
It's like all we talked about. Nah, not really. If I die, there's no purpose.
But
If you die, there's no purpose except that you fucking preach, but that's not a purpose. If this little bitch dies, he's not gonna have a purpose either except for being fucking retarded. If he dies, he's not gonna have any purpose either. If he dies, no purpose either.
You sure? But doesn't your parents cry? Why do they cry?
I'm sure. Huh? Why do who cry?
Why do your parents cry when you die? Or maybe not even that. Why does your brothers die when you cry? Or your sisters? Or people that know you?
I don't have a brother. And I'm pretty sure my parents are gonna die before me.
Well, people that know you, why do they...
So if
why do they
anything,
cry?
I would cry for my parents because I have a strong emotional bond. They've been there for me my entire life.
And why
Obviously,
is it
I'm going to
wrong?
feel sad when they die. Because they've been with me my entire life. They help me. They help me be the person I am.
And how did they do this?
By raising me. How they thought they wanted to raise me.
And how... And what made them have thoughts about how they wanted to raise you from the beginning?
From the beginning of what?
From the beginning of their thoughts. Why did they even want to have kids? Why did they think about how they wanted to raise you?
I'm going to be honest. I was an accident, bro. So I wasn't even planned. You think that's a thought? No. It was an accident. So they didn't even think about that. There was no thoughts. It just happened. So it just happened. No, listen, it just happened. I wasn't put here planned.
Yes, you were.
It just happened. I was not.
Yes, you were.
My dad didn't pull out. Why not?
How do you
Because
know
my
that?
dad's a fucking retard.
Did Dad tell you that? Your father? Your dad?
My mom
Did he tell
did.
you this?
And they both did. And then my dad left. You think that's planned?
For sure.
Why would
If
my
your
own
never
dad
left, maybe you
plan
never met
on
him.
leaving his own child? No, I'm talking about when I was born.
Right. Sure.
Sure what? If I was born, I would still be here.
So you're seriously telling me that you are born and you have no purpose? If you have no purpose, then why do you care to learn?
There's multiple ways you can go at anything.
But why do you even have a care for that? To go anywhere?
Cause why not? I can. If I want to get on a different game, I will.
But what makes you want to? I mean...
Cause I just don't give a fuck.
Nothing has a purpose.
Like, why not? Who's stopping me from going
I'm not
outside
saying
right now?
anybody's stopping you. I'm just saying, why would you even want to do anything if nothing has a purpose? Why do you care to live?
That's why people kill themselves.
But why do you care to live? But those people who kill themselves, you ever heard stories?
Why do I
of them
care to
not
live?
Wanting to kill themselves at that
Because I'm
moment?
too much of a pussy to kill myself. I thought about it. I have. I'm just too much of a pussy to do it. And also, I want to get more pussy in my life. Bang multiple bitches at the same time. You know? Do more drugs. Amazing shit like that.
Right. But why? Why do you want to do all this stuff
Yeah, right.
if nothing has a purpose?
Because it seems fun.
Because it seems fun, but that doesn't have a purpose if your logical mind goes up to nothing has a purpose.
Having fun does have a purpose.
It does not, because you said nothing has a purpose. Ever since the beginning, nothing has a purpose.
When did I say? I said, yeah, nothing has a purpose. You're right.
Yeah, so why do you care to go and have sex and go rape women? Or not even rape, I guess just have sex.
Whoa, I did not say rape. I did not say rape, bro. I said go bang chicks.
Right. But why do you care to do this? If nothing has a purpose.
Why not? Because
Well,
I just
nothing has
don't give a fuck.
purpose.
It doesn't have a purpose, so I just want to do it. Why not?
But it doesn't have a purpose. You not understand what I'm saying? Like, you literally, why would you even care to do it? If nothing has a purpose.
Alright, so are you saying I should just kill myself?
Well, according to your logic,
If you're saying that...
apparently, I mean, there's nothing here. There's no purpose to everything.
I told you I already don't. I'm too much of a pussy. And that girl said that she tried killing herself because she thought nothing had a purpose to her.
But yet something had a conscience in her mind telling herself that she doesn't want to die.
She legit tried. She said that she tried but failed.
Right.
She wouldn't be here right now. But it failed. Right? Hey, didn't you say try killing yourself but it didn't work out? See?
A God clearly didn't want
It's a
him to
person's
die.
mindset. If I don't want to kill myself, I don't want to. If I do want to kill myself, then I can.
But why does that have why do you even think of even doing that? See, why do you even think of this?
Because nothing has a purpose.
Nothing has a
If I
purpose.
kill myself,
Nothing
nothing's
has a
gonna
purpose.
happen. I'm gonna make people that love me sad. I mean, honestly, I care. I do.
Why do
But
you care?
at the end of the
Nothing has a
day,
purpose.
they're gonna get over it. Like, they're not gonna be crying for the rest of their life about me. My friends will. People that don't know me. I killed myself. So what's what's the purpose?
Of what? Well, I was asking you the question. What's the purpose? If nothing has a purpose, because you said nothing has a purpose.
I just told you. If I kill myself, what's gonna happen?
Your parents are gonna care.
Is my so you're saying if I had a purpose and I killed myself, is the purpose of my life right now to just kill myself?
According to your logic. That's what you're saying, because nothing has a purpose.
This isn't my logic. I'm telling you that nothing has a purpose.
Right, and I'm trying to understand where you're coming at, but also I'm trying to prove it wrong, because it makes no sense to me. If nothing has a purpose, then why does everything even exist? I mean, it makes no sense.
Because people really believe they had a purpose.
They believe, but why does the world exist? Why did somebody build a building?
Like I said, the world exists because of the Big Bang Theory. That's what I believe.
And what created this Big Bang Theory? I mean, like, what created this?
I don't know the fucking
theory?
entire story.
What created this thing that wanted to spin around to each other and explode?
I know some scientist type shit, though. It's like
What is it?
particles or some shit.
But don't you have to have
And then
something to study?
Oh, yeah. It's always expanding. I forgot about that. Space is always expanding.
Right.
And who's creating that? Not God.
Definitely
God's not
God.
expanding space, is he? Oh, yeah, really.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. God is always moving space. What is it, like a centimeter a year or some shit? Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Why would he do that, though? What's the point? There's no way we're going to go all the way out there. If Judgment Day is going to happen, what's the purpose of just living? If it's going to happen.
To have faith in Jesus. And be saved forever. And
To have faith in
experience something
Jesus
that is
for
on
Judgment
God,
Day?
on
No, I'm
bliss.
asking you, if we're just going to die, all right? So what's the purpose if we're just going to die? You saying it could happen tomorrow? It could happen the next day? It could happen in a week? So what is anyone going to get done in that week? How are they going to stop it? Like, what's the purpose of anything?
For everything to exist in love and to know God. Everything. I mean, that's what God wanted in the beginning.
Okay, but love is a feeling. Where does feeling come from?
From God. God created it from the beginning. Adam loved Eve.
Oh, he didn't.
Yes.
No, he didn't, dude.
Yes. How are you
It's
saying that?
legit
What's
science,
proving-
bro.
what's proving my
Your brain
thing
brain
wrong?
makes it. Your brain makes your feelings.
Does it? And what made
If you
your
get scared, it's because of your brain, not because of God made it.
What made your brain though?
if you fall in love, it's because of you, not God.
But what made your brain?
If you get depressed and sad, is that because
What
of
made
God
your
or is it because of
brain to make
you?
these
It's because of
chemicals,
you.
dude? Listen to
Because your
me.
mindset is messed up.
How is it?
Yeah,
And yet
facts. Our
I've proven
parents guide
everything.
us. You said what?
So what made your brain? Since everything is just by your brain, but God never made it.
So what made my brain?
Yeah, what made your brain want to exist from the beginning?
Bro, do I really have to watch the fucking Big Bang Theory?
Yes, clearly.
Jesus Christ, bro. Oh, my bad. Actually, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I know. I know that.
And did nothing. So, Stephen Hawking, I think a figure of this step with Neil deGrasse. Universe has no initial boundary conditions in time nor in space. Boundary proposal, or the Hartle-Hawking state. It's based on the fact that the universe has no initial boundary conditions in time nor in space. To understand how all this works, imagine that someone pressed the rewind button and time began moving in the opposite direction. The universe that is now expanding would contract until it was the size of a single atom, a cosmological singularity.
What made this atom,
Inside this
guy?
extremely small, massive, dense speck of heat and energy, the laws of physics and time, which have been in effect for 14 billion years, cease to function. But what did Hawking think happened before the Big Bang? The scientists said that the events before the Big Bang.
Yeah, because I know you listen to this shit.
100%. As I said, what created the atom? From the beginning.
You think I fucking know? Do I look like a fucking scientist to you?
God.
Ask them, bro. Ask a scientist.
Because they have no explanation. The atheists have no explanation.
You know what? Here, I'll search up how an atom was made. How was an atom made?
You're trying so desperately to prove me wrong. It's funny. My brother.
And you're trying to prove me wrong, aren't you?
Yes, 100%.
So what's the problem with that? I believe what I believe. You believe what you believe.
I just want to make sure you understand. It's clear we have two opposite, complete arguments.
All right, here. How was an atom made? Atoms were created after the Big Bang Theory 13.7 billion years ago. As the hot, dense, new universe cooled, conditions became suitable for quarks.
And doesn't the Big Bang need space?
The video just said, listen.
14 billion years ceased to heat and
See where to
energy.
go.
The laws of physics and time, which have been in effect for 14 billion years, ceased to function. But what did Hawking think happened before the Big Bang? The scientists said that the events before the Big Bang are simply not defined, because it's impossible to measure what happened during them. Since these events have no observational consequences, we can exclude them from the theory and say that time began with the Big Bang.
He said they got small, the universe or whatever got small as an atom. He never said it is a fucking atom.
No, 100% not. But what made that atom?
It wasn't an atom though. It got small as an atom. They knew what an atom was after. Nigga, what? I just told you. They weren't saying it is an atom. They're saying that it was as small as an atom. What are you not understanding about that?
I understand that. But what's as small as
it was super fucking small.
What is as small as an atom?
The universe was. At one point, the universe was.
What created the universe? This small universe is as small as an atom.
I don't know. This universe, it was the Big Bang Theory.
God.
Outside of that, we can't know. There's no way we know. Because time only started 14 billion.